items from the life and career of Tony Bennett are hitting the auction block. Julien's Auctions is hosting a 2-day sale on April 18th and 19th titled Tony Bennett, A Life Well Lived, to celebrate the life and career of the jazz vocalist at Lincoln Center's Ertegun Jazz Hall of Fame in New York. The auction will feature items from Bennett's 8-decade career, including personal belongings, original artwork, and memorabilia. The director of marketing for the California-based auction house, Kody Frederick, said that they have over 700 lots that are going to the auction block. A lot of mementos that really shaped and framed Tony as a person, as an artist, and as a musician.
We have over 700 lots that are going to the auction block, a lot of mementos that really shaped, framed Tony as a person, as an artist, and as a musician.
Bennett was well known for his performances of popular classics from the Great American Songbook. His masterful recordings, including his signature 1962 hit I Left My Heart in San Francisco, have become cultural touchstones. Beyond his musical legacy, Bennett was also a respected painter and sketch artist, with many of his works being included in the auction. Award-winning set designer David Corrins is the creative director of the exhibition. Corrins added that you can either live life and make decisions out of fear or love. And Tony is one of these guys that made every single decision and spent every single day making choices based out of love. And you can see that as evidence from so many things.
I wanted to show some objects that were important to him, some watches that were given to him that are engraved, one from Sinatra, one from Lady Gaga. I also wanted to give some of the strictly kind of music-based stuff. There are some microphones that he carried around that he always recorded with. They're here. But I also wanted to show and kind of highlight the fact that he was an extraordinary visual artist. He always carried around a sketchbook, some oil paints with him, and so there's a lot of hand-done sketches, many of them documenting sites that you would see of New York City. He did so many amazing paintings in all seasons and in all situs. So this is a beautiful one, but there are several that actually kind of show every season and many, many vantage points. But this is an oft-painted one because it was literally the view from his window. They say that you can either live life and make decisions out of like fear or love, and Tony is one of these guys that made every single decision and spent every single day making choices based out of love. And you can see that as evidence from so many things. Of course, there are awards that he was given representing his whole body of work, like the Kennedy Center Honor, which is over there in that case, but also things like a book celebrating his 75th birthday, in which, you know, an unbelievable list of, you know, luminaries, people from Bill Clinton, George Bush, Matt Groening, Lady Gaga, Scorsese, like they write these beautiful personal letters talking about the profound impact he's had on their life.
Among the highlights of the auction are a David Hockney portrait of Bennett, an Ian Wright's framed portrait from Bennett's 2006 album Duets, Bennett's original watercolor works, and a large leather birthday scrapbook filled with messages from prominent figures. The auction will also feature stage and studio equipment used by Bennett, including one of his primary performance microphones and a Hohner harmonica played by Stevie Wonder.
We have a Martin Luther King letter that we have that's going up to the auction block, and we have an estimate of $20,000 to $30,000 on that particular letter. Historical in that Tony walked with Martin Luther King at Selma. You have this beautiful profile portrait of Lady Gaga, and then you have Lady Gaga signed the That's Why the Lady is a Tramp, a duet between Tony and Lady, and this is the sheet music signed by Lady with a little personal letter. Yeah, we have a harmonica from Stevie Wonder. You know, his relationship with Stevie, and they'd worked together, and Stevie had gifted him a harmonica that we have up for auction as well. Happy 85th, you handsome legend, you. A personal note from Amy Winehouse to Tony Bennett. This sheet music signed by Amy with this personal note given to Tony on his 85th birthday. For them, at this point, they want to share Tony. Tony gave himself so much to the city of New York, to the city of San Francisco, to the world, and to them, it's just getting that out there and making sure that everybody can kind of have a piece of Tony.
This year's Jazz at Lincoln Center Gala on April 17th will honor Bennett and his contributions to the arts.
Happy birthday to you.
The event will be hosted by singer Josh Groban and will include performances by Kristen Chenoweth and Wynton Marsalis.